Well, good evening, folks. We're off and running. The Philippines actually won the tip, but the ball goes over to the Dominican Republic, and Araujo comes in and misses the first shot, and a good strong rebound there by Baltazar. Jose Robu, the Nigerian referee, says it's going to be possession. Pilipinas, Gilas, or Philippines, if you will. The team from Asia, where basketball is the undisputed #1 sport. The passion. And these players want to get the people excited back home. Nunez comes up and gets a swat, though, of the Jordan Heading jump shot. Liz goes down, and an offensive foul called. And already Belangel catching a little bit of elbow or something to the mouth.
Well, you see the great block there by Nunez, timing the jump shot perfectly, and Liz trying to split that double team. Oh, yeah.
He's going to have to come out of the game. He might have lost a tooth or something. You know, I told you, Josh, beforehand, I've been telling everybody, I was like, this Dominican Republic team is physical. And we have already had that reconfirmed just 30 seconds into the game.
No, exactly. You got to come prepared to play. A high level of intensity with the Dominican Republic. You see another steal here.
35-year-old Liz, and now the alley. Oh, how about that? Nunez, sky high for the dunk.
Well, look at the pass from Solano. He's throwing him down. This time throws it up. Nunez throws it down.
Boy. Abarientos, the nephew of the legend, Johnny. And he checks in for Belangel now. Philippines not smooth yet on offense. Solano, meanwhile, fouled. And this is literally, Josh, what I would describe as a punch in the mouth at the beginning of the game for the Philippines.
Once again, throws it up. Nunez skying high to go and get that. There's no question that DR has the athleticism advantage.
Solano drives in. He's fouled as well. And one.
A strong move and a crafty finish getting to the other side of the rim is Solano. See the crossover dribble between the legs. Gets by Abarientos. Takes the little swipe and finishes through contact. A chance for the three-point play. Great start here for the Dominican Republic.
This game starting very fast. A fast pace by the Dominican Republic, and this, you know, they didn't see that last night against Serbia.
Yeah, Serbia more methodical in their offense, you would say. Obviously do a great job passing the ball, playing kind of inside out. DR guard oriented.
So Abarientos, yeah, you mentioned it. You know, the key test is how will the Philippine guards hold up against the backcourt of the Dominican Republic. And so far, not good, not well. Well, Abarientos open for three.
Well, RJ Abarientos, we talked about it yesterday. He's a kid with a lot of confidence. He may only be 21 years old, but you see that stroke. This kid, a 3-on-3 superstar in the Philippines.
And Solano, well, it looked like he was hitting the runway to throw one down like last night. Wasn't able to finish that one. Baltazar, go! And just like that, the Philippines have taken the lead.
Baltazar really impressed us yesterday too, didn't he? 10 points in just about 22 minutes, has the outside touch. And like you said, 2 3-pointers gets the Philippines right back into this game.
You know, the Solano fouled by Abarientos.
It's 2 on him now. So Belangel might have to come right back into the game. They're
going to bring in Nieto instead. As you look at Abarientos, and this, you do wonder about the ball handling of the Philippines after this. I mean, Nieto's not exchanging like for like.
See that 3-pointer again. Jordan Heading will have to probably take up some point guard duties. And
I'm not even sure that Belangel is on the bench. He may have retreated to the locker room to get checked out. Yeah, he's coming back. So he really did get smacked.
So great start here for Solano. 5 points already.
He's a bubbly character, isn't he? He was going at it last night with Marjanovic. Good-natured. And Solano owns up to it. So that's his first foul. Nieto. Smooth finish.
Yeah, nice drive there by Nieto. We didn't see too much from him yesterday.
Nice explosion to the basket.
He was quiet, only had 2 points. Already matching that here.
Solano perhaps doing a little bit too much there. Lees from the left corner. There he is, folks.
Nice looking shot, Victor Lees. The vet, 35 years old, been around for a while, the Capitan.
And now charge. Called on Navarro. And it's Liz who has received an elbow, it appears, with some arm. Watch this again. No, it was the shoulder that went smack to his chin. Do you think that was a little bit of payback?
I mean, honestly, it's just playing, pressure defense. As you see it on the offensive end, Liz, little pump fake, froze heading. Good help side defense.
Navarro likes the matchup, gets in. Boy, what a finish that was.
And Navarro has a little speed advantage on Araujo.
Got some hops. Solano brings it across midcourt. Struggling a little bit here against Nieto. Made a nice impact since coming into the game. They're aware. Oh, but look at the cut from Solano.
Well, he kind of used Nieto's aggression against him. Able to cut through the basket. Little backdoor cut. We haven't called Soto's name yet.
Oh, what a pass from Soto. The backdoor, and Solano called for the foul. That's 2 on him.
Yep, nice pass, Nieto. He got beat backdoor in the last possession. Some retribution there. A nice feed from Soto, who, if you haven't watched him play yet, he will impress you in many different ways. Again, he stands 7'1". You saw him there deliver the bounce pass on the money.
And he's young. He's just scratching the surface of his potential.
Just a teenager.
Well, positive contributions being made by Nieto here, coming off the bench, answering the call.
You see a zone look defensively now for the Philippines.
Araujo on the baseline. We know he can hit the jump shot. He likes it up top, at the top of the key. Apiece. Do or die game for these teams here. And here he is! Kai, reach for the sky! Soto!
What a great offensive execution by the Philippines. Got the defense off their feet and free lane for Soto.
Torres, fresh off the bench, over to Liz. They run him off the three-point line. Now back to Torres. A little bit long, but the ball bounces out to Liz. He goes past Baltazar. Wow. Explosive leap to the basket.
We'll see some great offense here so far from both teams.
Araujo knocks it, reaches in, knocks it away. Sadiel Rojas chases it, but heading, able to get it back. Shot clock winding down. Soto from the elbow. It's good.
Again, skilled big man. The lefty from the elbow. Defense playing off him just a little bit. Doesn't need much room to get his shot off.
Haven't even seen Kwame yet. That'll be a little impetus for the Philippines when he comes in. And here, driving in, Nunez.
Philippines on a fiery start, already 6 of 8 from the field, including 2 threes.
Baltazar goes back to his right, goes right at Nunez. Araujo able to get the basketball. Torres no look, back to Nunez. Look at him run the court, folks.
He's an athlete. That's going to lead to a timeout. There's Nunez already with 6 points here.
Timeout, Melvin Lopez and the Dominican Republic.
George. Baltimore. Hey, we're not staying in front of them at all defensively. I'm not sure what we're trying to do. Guys, it's just a matchup zone, and stay in front of them. Stop jumping on shot fakes. Just stay square. Make them go through you. I mean, they're not even making quick moves, and they're going around us. We're all up in the air, we're off balance. We told you guys this is an offensive team. You got to focus at the defensive end. We play man, he gets to the rim. We play zone, they get to the rim.
Well, that is the visual demonstration of what Coach Ted Baldwin was talking about as the players are getting to the rim with far too much ease. But on the other end, the beautiful pick and roll delivery from Navarro, dumping it off to Soto. Dwight Ramos, who we should mention is probably this team's, I don't want to say their best player necessarily, but was their leading scorer, especially in the Asia Cup qualifiers. And he's hurt with a groin injury. Doesn't sound like he's going to come back this week. They're trying to keep him, for that tournament later in the summer.
But he certainly came in with all the hype, that's for sure. So not to have him is a blow, but every national team has hurdles to clear with respect to player availability, what have you. Now coming into the game and going hard, Tamayo, and he's fouled by Sadiel Rojas.
Well, Tamayo, one of those guys that we also were very impressed by. You see him turn the corner, keep the ball with his left hand, go up at the right. Not that much contact from Rojas, but gets called for the foul nonetheless. And Tamayo, again, another one of those 20-year-old, phenoms in the making in the Philippines. Tamayo, 6'7", can hit the shot from the outside. There you saw his driving ability. Oh, that's a violation.
Well, they're going to count it. It's go time as well. He's in the game. Go. Isaac Go.
Go, the captain, the elder statesman at 25 years of age for the Philippines.
Liz. Oh boy, they run at him, and once again he drives in, and that time it was Tamayo that stood like a tall wall of pain. Now heading, takes the contact. Oh! Jose Aruba calling the charge.
They've gotten really good at calling this, right? They don't want the
that's a good call,
player
yeah. Ojay Aburu,
any kind of advantage.
Maybe on the gridiron that would be more acceptable, or the rugby pitch. Here we go.
So Belangel back in, huh?
Yeah, Belangel back in.
See, you can see him with the blue Adidas Pro models.
Nunez, this time, his progress. Oh, wow, look at that. They get it back to Santos. Oh, look at the quick pass, and Torres takes it back out to Nunez. Torres from the corner. Tamayo, I like him. He's tough. Look at Liz getting up on him.
Liz wants it.
He does. They're getting after it. Wow. Over and back. Liz, the toughness. And that player, number 5, is unquestioned.
Well, he had his eyes on the ball the entire time that Tamayo was dribbling it up the floor. And able to force a turnover. So again, a 1-2-2 zone look here.
Liz from the arc. It's good. He really is a great captain, isn't he?
Oh, he was at the World Cup, averaged 13 points per game there. In the American qualifiers, 15 points per game. He's just consistent. You know you're going to get from him double-digit scoring.
Remember against Serbia, he was the guy that really carried them early. Tamayo, you got to like his game, Josh. I mean, he has got size and he has got talent.
And also just the confidence at such a young age to come onto this stage and perform as Go takes it away.
All squared, 21 apiece. And that defense of the Dominican Republic has just been fantastic, forcing turnovers. So Tab Baldwin, or excuse me, Dominican Republic called timeout this time. The last time, as you look at the replay of the three from Tamayo and also from the latest from Victor Liz.
Let me get the normal water. Hey, cuando estamos penetrando, el que está aquí tiene que entrar, acompañarlo. Si penetra por aquí, el que está aquí tiene que acompañarlo, entrar por ahí. Eso es una. Número dos, en defensa, no podemos más dejarle un pase aquí afuera para que me haga un backdoor. Tenemos que contenerlo, Acuérdense que el grande se quede con la pelota. Eso fue lo que hablamos, que el grande se quede con la pelota. Conténlo aquí, que si la va a coger, la coge hacia afuera y se le acaba el reloj. Eso es lo que tenemos que hacer. En ofensiva, tener paciencia con la zona, mover, atacar, no hay en qué. Busquen los jugadores, no se me desesperen. No podemos atacar quedándonos 10 segundos de reloj. Ok, tranquilo, vamos a seguir. Vamos.
He was saying, listen, when we're attacking, you got to accompany, make sure somebody goes in with you for the pass. Tamayo, stretch four.
Yeah, I mean, they list him
Philippines
as
team?
they list him as a forward, but obviously at 6'7", one of the taller players on the squad. And you also saw a stat, 5 turnovers already for the Dominican Republic, so the pressure defense coming from both sides. As Philippines 7 turnovers of their own.
Rigoberto Mendoza in, now number 2. He's got the ball. And another turnover, this one on Torres. Belangel pulls up, Tamayo. Go, fouled by Santos.
Well, Belangel had 3 steals last night against Serbia. You can see again his defensive pressure causing issues for the Dominican Republic.
Donis Enriquez checked into the game, number 3 for the Dominican Republic. Had some good moments in that first game. And here's Go. And Kwame got into the lane too quickly there.
I think it might have been Nieto breaking the 3-point line.
Oh, was it Nieto? Okay.
Could have been.
No, you're right.
Either
you're,
or.
You're the coach. Coach, referee, commentator. Mendoza gets it over to Torres. Torres again. His pass to the basket cut off by Go. Boy, tough pass over to Enriquez. And looked like Tamayo might have knocked that ball away from Nieto. Pass it again, Enriquez. And this time Tamayo goes up and brings it down with authority, 2 hands. Final minute of the opening quarter. Belangel whips it over to Go.
We got numbers.
Rigoberto Mendoza, and the foul called on Nieto.
So that's already the 4th offensive rebound for the Dominican Republic. You see the ball just kind of bounces right to Torres, and Nieto called for the foul, just wrong place, wrong time. As Feliz, who we only saw in the final minute.
Andres Feliz.
The Fighting Illini getting some playing time here in the opening quarter. Torres had a really, really good game the other night as well. 16 points, hit 3 of 6 from three-point range. The Real Betis guard who started his Spanish career in the 4th division, worked his way up year by year, just got better and better, and now serious ball player.
That's it, the top flight of Spanish basketball. Some would call it the toughest domestic league in Europe. And that's saying something. And he did not get it across midcourt in the 8 seconds. And
that's where you're missing guys like Abarientos. Or Belangel should have at least made himself a target.
Made himself available. So Dominican Republic are going to get the last shot. Skip pass. Leeds.
Tough.
Yep. Folks is moving in a very interesting direction right now. Very positive. Of course, we'll have the FIBA Asia Cup later this year after the Olympics in August. Kwame hasn't really gotten it going yet. He came off the bench tonight. Here he is. Boy, that was a tough pass from Go. Torres explodes, misses. Kwame hustles down and gets the rebound. Belangel seems to have recovered from his early smack to the mouth. Navarro.
It's the right idea there, though. Wasn't able to just deliver the pass to Kwame, rolling hard to the basket, but fortunate to keep the possession.
Kwame going to work. Good pressure from Santos, holding his ground defensively.
Well, Brandon Francis also in the game for the first time here.
Francis played some college basketball your neck of the woods, Florida, before transferring right to Texas Tech.
Yep, was featured prominently in that championship game a couple years ago against University of Virginia in a losing effort. Had 17 points. Didn't see him much on Tuesday, but giving the minutes here is a loose ball. It's still on the ground. Kwame picks it up.
Kwame got it without having to go down. And then Go catches fouled by Torres and then got smacked by Francis reaching in. Got hit on the head. Watch this. Watch him get hit by Francis especially. Watch. Okay, there's the foul and then...
It's a love tap. It's a love tap.
Yeah.
In the face of innocence as well.
Now hold called.
So a couple
Torres.
quick fouls here. One thing Philippines did last night was knock down their free throws against Serbia, so you don't want to put them in the bonus too early.
That foul was in fact on Feliz, excuse me. And Baltazar passes. Look at that. Navarro goes up, and Santos whistled for the foul.
So 3 fouls on 1 possession. Santos looked, or at least thought he had the arm straight up. But Navarro did a good job of kind of shifting the ball in the air and drawing the contact.
He's definitely a high flyer, isn't he, Navarro?
And again, Navarro, one of those other young players, 24 years old, 6'6". They list him as a center. We saw him get a couple of nice blocks last night.
Yeah, he's on the SWAT team. He always shows up at the block party.
Alongside Kwame. Front row seats.
Santos goes out, a little bit of frustration. See him shaking his head, thinking that he had gotten it clean. Araujo comes back in, as well as Victor Luis Torres also exits the game. Francis comes down to take the basketball in bounds. Ooh, almost fell over. And foul called on Araujo.
Well, that's already 4 team fouls here in the first minute and 51 seconds. You see the illegal screen.
Yeah, that was obvious.
And again, you have the size. You don't have to move the size to set the screen. Just stay put.
Hell, wonderful little move, and then he makes the contact. And Feliz needs to be careful here. I'm not sure how much international experience he actually has, but they don't take kindly to the reaction too much.
Well, they clearly did not listen to the advice about fouling because that's their 5th foul. And there's 8 minutes left here in the quarter.
Meanwhile, the Philippines have not committed a foul. And they're not going to be punished fully, at least on this occasion.
Belangel yesterday, 24 minutes, only 2 points, but did have 6 assists to go those 3 steals. He misses both. The offensive rebound on the free throw is just a coach's nightmare.
Baltazar has it taken away by Araujo.
Just 38% shooting for the DR so far.
Liz, shot clock about to expire, has to fade.
I'll tell you what, the Philippines playing some great defense. No easy shots since that timeout Coach Baldwin called in the first quarter.
Here's Belangel. He missed the free throws, but he hits the jumper right at the line. And look at the fans, boy. Excellent work getting it down to Francis. Looked like Navarro might be able to tap that ball away, but it got right over him at the end.
Well, that's almost unforgivable in a made basket to give up a layup on the opposite end.
Wow, what was that?
That was a basket. That's what that was. No, Navarro looked like he was about to pass it.
Yeah, he did.
He was so open. Oh, Baltazar, sorry.
Was that a push shot?
Learned that from Boban Marjanovic last night.
As long as it goes in, it doesn't matter. Feliz. Enriquez. Oh, boy. Kwame didn't time his jump right.
Well, can't leave him open.
Oh, dangerous pass. So Belangel again pulls up, passes to Navarro, back outside Kwame. Belangel, they left the heading open. Good, and they pay the price.
It's going to lead to a timeout. You knew that was going in. The unselfish extra pass. Belangel had a good shot, passed it up for a great shot from Heading, who just might be a bit better shooter.
Right. He's smart.
Timeout on the floor for the Dominican Republic. Let's listen in.
Hey, cuando estamos en la zona tenemos que marchar primero. No nos podemos quedar así, tenemos que estar un hombre primero en la zona para poder movernos.
Xavier y Ángel. Xavier y Ángel, Brandon y Adonis.
Good job, big. Good job, big.
Hey. Así, 2, 2, 1. Caemos atrás de la zona. 2, 2, 1. Caemos atrás de la zona. 2, 3. Lo que nos pasa a nosotros en ofensiva es, Andrés tiene el tiro aquí, la sacamos para acá para tirar un tiro de 3. Nosotros tenemos 70% de tiro de tres aparentemente, que todos los tiros los queremos hacer de aquí. Vamos, cuando yo drive, acompáñenlo por el medio.
Saw the extra pass there. Heading, spotting up. Knocks down his first shot of the night. Ramos loving it, appreciating it.
So are the fans.
All right, Torres back in for the Dominican Republic. Rojas and Nunez as well. Seeing a little backcourt pressure here from the Philippines. Some false pressure.
Lees puts it on the deck. Nowhere to go. Gets it back outside to Sadio Rojas. His shot, I think it might have been tipped. And now Navarro releases early. And it looked like he might have traveled. But anyway, he got the dunk.
With the left hand flush. Okay, Navarro. And all the momentum in favor of the Philippines. 8-point lead, their largest so far. And I just like Belangel's activity. He's always moving, always excited, has the head up, perfect pass. Navarro, 2 steps for all intents and purposes. 1, 2, there it is, and throws it down. Just technically, you are allowed to step to gather.
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah, that's why it looked a little bit odd to me, but Araujo loses out of bounds. And the Dominican Republic in a very difficult moment. You're going to pick them up full court.
Well, that's what they like.
Belangel just quickens the tempo. Liz goes up, trying to get some contact. Rojas, now Nunez.
Only 2 points so far in the first 5+ minutes. Make that 4. Nice move there by Torres. Well, they're a little bit confused what they're doing defensively.
Yeah, Dominican coaches wanted them to pick them up full court.
Now back into a zone.
Baltazar. Here's Nunez again, a chance to run. Liz.
Wise decision to pull it back out.
Torres again, second time in a row. And here come the Dominicans.
Well, that's what he can do. He is a scorer. Can score from all 3 levels. Saw a couple of mid-range jump shots the other night. This time back-to-back layups.
See Kai Soto asking for the basketball, but one shot now. Momentum firmly with the Dominican Republic. If they don't get a stop here, we might get a timeout. Rebound. Rojas almost had it knocked away. Got it back. Oh, 3.1 seconds on the shot clock, and Kai Soto came out and delivered the bump.
Well, he tried to play the screen, the hard hedge defensively, just couldn't quite slide out in time. As Tamayo comes back onto the floor
for Navarro.
It's only the second team foul though in the Philippines, so they can play aggressive defense here in this last couple minutes.
Araujo, that's his spot. He made a few from there last night, or 2 nights ago. Heading, good. No substitute for a good shooter, is there?
Wow. Yeah, it's a little unorthodox of a release, but in the end, it looks pure. Heading had 13 points last night. So far tonight, looking good.
Offensive foul gives it right back. Foul on Torres, or no, on Nunez for coming in from behind.
Well, that's actually the coach will say that's a guard's fault. You got to wait for him to set the screen before you go, or else two guys are moving in opposite directions. And especially if the defender applies ball pressure, usually he's going to get that foul call in his favor.
That was such a big three the last time down by Heading, because the Dominican Republic had really been getting closer. Nieto gets blocked.
It's the second block from Nunez on a three-point shot.
Dominican Republic quickly. And fouled by Tamayo is Nunez.
And Nunez was kind of stuck behind the basket, but the hang time helped him out there. So you see the block. Nieto thought he had it, and that's how you contest a shooter. Nunez has been very active so far in his 12 minutes of action. From 7 points to go with his 2 blocks.
He's definitely been more influential tonight, Nunez. So, timeout with 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Philippines on top by 5.
Probably be zone, all right, zone press, okay? So, Carl, you're taking it in, all right? Make a good pass. Mike Jordan, you're on the wings, all right? Guys, in the zone offense, we've got to move the ball quicker, all right? The high post is open, but you've got to move the ball first, all right? Wings, you might have to step up higher, okay? When they go man, Carl, you and Kai, it doesn't matter who plays in the center spot, okay? The other one, we can go strong. The other one is a post option for us. Guys, we've been in 5 fouls, right? For most of the quarter. We've got to get to the free throw line. We've got to go strong through the post, okay? We've got to go strong. Stay aggressive. Let's go.
So you see again that breakaway here from Navarro, getting the easy 2, contributing to that 55% field goal shooting from the Philippines. Meanwhile, Dominican Republic just 35%. So considering the inefficient shooting, only being down 5, can't be too displeased. Also, both teams committing 10 turnovers here so far in the first half. So the defense is definitely active. So the lob,
And Araujo with the rebound. Out to Liz. Again, that's his spot.
Good offense. The ball went inside. Rojo drew in the defense. It collapsed. And he kicks it out to Liz with a wide open 3. It's a 2-point game. Under 2 minutes to go.
Look at Liz getting the hands up. Oh, what a play! The alley-oop to Kai Soto.
Again, he just makes plays. Great find there by Belangel. Behind the zone, Soto just kind of creeping. All you gotta do is throw it by the rim.
Look at him pass it now. Liz comes in, gets blocked by Soto. Not having it, not in my house, he says. Get it out of here.
Well, 2.9 on the shot clock. Liz still down. Took a hard fall.
I think he's been working so hard, just a little bit exhausted, and got knocked off balance. Yeah, he probably had the wind knocked out of him.
The block looked clean. Watch again the lob, though. Perfectly passed. Soto, obviously, with the long arms.
A little bit of authority.
Yeah, again, 19 years old.
The word special comes to mind.
Again, he featured on the G League Ignite last year. Next year, he'll be with the Adelaide 36ers in the NBL in Australia.
Nunez from the right. Liz attacking heading. These two teams really getting after each other right now. And Torres puts it up and is fouled by Soto.
Yeah, he put his arm down just a little bit. Probably could have got a block if he just kept his arm straight up. You see it right here again. Caught him on the wrist.
Torres rattles it in, and once again, it's a 2-point game.
With a DR now 9-9 from the free throw line.
Tamayo did a good job there. Now they've broken the press. Tamayo into Soto again, goes up this time, blocked. And Tamayo follows. And the Dominican Republic doing a great job at the rim.
Yeah, Liz got the first block on Soto, even though he's given up almost 6 or 7 inches. And then Tamayo couldn't get the follow, but another chance here for the Gilas.
Here's Nieto, he gets in. Oh, and he missed a layup. He didn't put it up off the glass. He just kind of had a little finger roll. And now quickly the other way. Belangel, maybe they should hold it for one. No, Heading's going to put it up.
Well, he's in rhythm. Can't fault him for wanting to take the open shot. Still time here for the DR to get a good look.
Shot clock, game clock winding down. Liz decides to put it up from 3. Good! It's a big importance of defense.
Come on, guys, talk and react. We got to play better.
We see the leaders there. Heading 9 points, Tamayo 4 rebounds, Belangel 7 assists. But what we're most impressed by is Coach Baldwin is not satisfied. And that's, you know, if you're leading a team and you don't want them getting too excited about their play, they can always improve, always play better. You don't want to rest on your laurels and let the other team kind of, you know, not necessarily creep back in, but take advantage of, you know, complacency.
He did the same thing last night as well against Serbia, saying we've got to play better, we've got to play better. Second half action underway here in the Alexander Nicholas Hall in Belgrade. Torres from the right. Sadio Rojas hits it out. Look at Abarientos able to get the basketball. And driving in is Navarro and drawing the foul. So he gets a couple of free throws. Very clever play in the open floor by Abarientos.
And Navarro, strong drive. And again, just taking advantage of the defense not being set. You see there's a tip. And that's where street ball comes in handy.
Yeah, it was right before, you know, Torres looked like he was going to get back and get the basketball, and that was the only play he could make. Abarientos, and he made it.
It's just a kid who's been playing basketball his whole life right there.
His free throws look a little flat or something, like missing some arc. Here's a bounce pass to Heading, takes the contact and goes up, plays through the contact. There's a quick look at the referees as to say, aren't you going to call a foul there?
Well, they gave up the free throw offensive rebound and they were penalized for it.
Torres bounce pass and driving, getting in down low. The big fella, Araujo, Kwame. There he is. A little bit late to the party, but better late than never.
Absolutely. Called the defense napping. One dribble, hard drive. Throw it down, big man.
He's been kind of the missing link, hasn't he?
If he comes alive here, DR is in some serious trouble.
Likewise, Solano and Araujo, and he's coming to life. The big fella.
Yep, great patience, great footwork from the big man. Couple buckets here. His first 4 points of the night on these last 2 possessions.
Oh, look at the anticipation of the steal from Torres. Just overpowered Gilas with the pressure.
Well, game is tied up at 45 now, so again, as a fan, this is what you want to see. Competitive basketball.
As a neutral, I'm not sure if you're a fan of either of these teams. Look at Kwame again. This time it doesn't go down. Oh, he gets it back. He puts it up again. He stays with it.
Oh, what a save.
Now the open floor. Look at the long bounce pass to Leafs.
And Coach Baldwin stays patient, doesn't call the timeout. Wants his team to figure it out on his own. They just gave up 4 straight layups, though.
Kwame, who just missed a couple of times the last trip down, is not going to be denied this time. And without Araujo, there's definitely room to exploit that Dominican team in the low post, and that's what Kwame is doing. Only Araujo in there to defend him. Now Lees again. Solano stepping back, 3.
Now, Solano had the shot on the catch, decided to go off the dribble. And
he hit the runway again, folks.
This is what he does. Air Santo Domingo. Gelvis Solano has left the building.
Kwame's been doing it inside. This time he breaks it from the top of the key, and now a push on Baltazar. He really got Lee's upset. Watch this.
Oh, a little shove in the back. Oh, yeah, that is that's not a clean play. Let's take a look at the crossover dribble. Solano gets into the lane, then another business decision. Kwame thought about challenging, and he saw that clip the other night that went viral. Decided otherwise.
Torres falls down, gets to the Lees. And 2 shots coming after the contact. Dominican Republic on top already by 2 points. Playing with that sense of urgency that you have to have if you're going to stay in the hunt.
Yeah, no question. And you can tell that at halftime they made a game plan was to attack the basket. All 10 points so far coming right at the rim. And now Liz trying to add on the free throw line. Liz already with 17 points.
Yeah, he slowed down the other night in the second half, but so far it's looking fairly likely that he's going to have his best game of the tournament. 4 quick ones already here. And Kai Soto is going to come in for Baltazar.
Well, for the first time tonight, we're going to see both Kwame and Soto on the floor at the same time. Call them the Twin Towers. And Rojas, you can see, trying to be physical, giving up quite a few inches.
Abarientos looking for Soto. Kwame gets in. Goodness gracious me. Can he finish or what?
Hey, that was
and one.
Strong move from Kwame. Attacks the baseline, lowers his shoulder, and yep, Araujo drops the arms. Kwame able to finish through the contact. Strong move.
3 fouls on Araujo.
It really seems that every time that Philippines takes a punch, they punch back. That is the mentality of this team. They've missed quite a few free throws, 7-13 now.
Wow. And we know what that meant for Puerto Rico in the first game today. They missed 9 big ones. Would have made a difference. Solano rattles out. Here comes Abarientos again. Kwame, offensive foul called for hooking. How about to use this? Oh yeah.
Yep. 2 referees made the call simultaneously.
Which one gets credit? Abarientos is going to come out. So effectively 3-guard lineup with Nieto, Heading, and Belangel with the twin towers of Kwame and Kai Soto for the Philippines.
So for this particular team, Nieto is only 6'2", but almost plays like a power forward position.
Look at him pass it around. Sadio Rojas. Boy, what a rebound that was. He was a good 1.5 above the rim when he brought that one down. And now Torres explodes up the court for not the first time tonight.
They've had a number of uncontested breakaway layups, and you just can't give those up in these kind of games. It's now 14 fast break points for the Dominican Republic
to 6 for the Philippines. And they have definitely had the better of the exchanges in this second half. This is probably not a bad move. Kwame's giving him a little bit here and bring Tamayo back in. Keep the energy level up. And Belangel picks up the basketball. He kind of passed to himself there.
Well, it looked like Araujo was reaching. Lucky not to get called for a foul.
Lees, baseline, short. Oh, good job getting the hands up, Belangel. Shot clock down to 6. Belangel.
Not the prettiest possession. A lot of dribbling at the top of the key. You want to get some more movement, either player movement, ball movement.
Lees again. Solano. Traveling. So both teams now struggling a little offensively. Solano saying he disagreed with that call.
Well, the referee giving him a warning.
Kozlauskas, don't mess with the Latvian referee.
Yeah, you can't do the eyes thing.
No.
Patient referee.
But he's made a mental note of that. If he sees anything like that again, he'll be teed up. Tamayo leads on him. Tamayo gets his man off the ground, goes up. Soto comes in. Wow. Dominican Republic.
Nice pass.
Rojas.
The no-look dime from Torres. And Rojas, who's not necessarily in the game for his scoring. That's his first bucket. 6 assists now for Torres. He's getting physical out there, Jeff.
Soto goes down, and he's not able to get it back. Torres crosses midcourt, and Nunez hustles down and gets the basketball, and he's got a chance for a three-point play.
Well, fortuitous bounce, got to say, because Torres is looking for the lob to Soldano. And you'll see it right here. Throws it up, gets deflected. And Nunez right there for the catch and finish through the contact, and now a chance for the three-point play. It's a 6-point lead all of a sudden for the Dominican Republic.
Boy, he does get some mark on that shot, doesn't he?
Well, Dominicans stay perfect from the free throw line.
Nunez, influential tonight. 11 points.
Another
three
offensive
blocks.
foul. The ball pressure from Solano.
Good sportsmanship there with Nieto and Torres. So teams retreat to the bench, timeout. And 12.5 minutes remaining. It's the Dominican Republic that have asserted themselves.
Good call, good call. I could see it from this side, it's clamping the game is nice. But we need to be strong with Dominican Republic. Because otherwise they try to kill us, pass over us.
And then they're running it down our throats because we're making dumb shots and turnovers. We gotta play tough. All right, let's go. Let's go wave. Let's go fist down on George. Okay? Fist down on George. Now, if they switch that, right?
Have another look here to Solano dunk. This man, it seems like every time he plays, there's a highlight. But a couple stats to point out. 14 turnovers now for the Philippines, which has led to 12 points off those turnovers for the Dominican Republic. Meanwhile, Philippines only getting 3 points off turnovers. And they're also a 15-5 advantage on second chance points for the Dominican Republic and a 19-6 advantage on fast break points. So all the easy points or the easier points, the extra opportunities are being created by the Dominican Republic, and that's helped their field goal shooting get up to 42%. Oh, nice move.
Coming out of the timeout and a chance for a three-point play. Boy, they're attack-minded offense here. Get to the rim, even going past Kai Soto.
Well, you see how instrumental Solano is to this team. Provides so much energy in those 2 fouls early in the first quarter. And they really missed out on that. He's already now got 11 points. Good balance from the Dominican Republic. That's their 4th player in double figures as he completes a 3-point play. But Liz with 18, Nunez 11, and Torres also at 12 to match Solano's 12.
Outscoring the Philippines 22-10 in the third quarter. It has been all Dominican Republic. And Nunez putting the pressure on, but ends up committing the foul.
Yeah, almost got there, just half a second too late.
Melangel.
Tough shot, fade away.
Kwame there. Nope. It's Santos with the rebound. Torres back to Solano. Dominican Republic. They only know 2 speeds right now. Faster and faster. Into the corner to Liz. But he traveled.
Yeah, too fast in that case. These These last 2 minutes are crucial here. Going into the fourth quarter. Philippines need to cut into this deficit.
Belangel, that's off. And great box out again by Santos. He's come in and done a good job on the boards.
Yeah, Belangel, 2 of 6 from the field. And these are going to be free throws on the other end for Santos.
Santos with a chance to take it to the biggest lead. It already is the biggest lead right now for the Dominicans, 10 points. And that silky smooth free throw stroke.
His first point of the night.
And again, the Dominicans outscoring them now 24-10 in this third quarter.
Well, you can see Coach Melvin Lopez really shortening the rotation here in this third quarter.
Starting to get to the point of no return here for the Philippines. If this lead gets any bigger, they need to stop the bleeding. Kawami, shot clock about to expire. They end up with a tough shot. Solano. Yector goes in from the baseline. Back outside to Belangel. Baltazar. Everything's rushed. Everything's under pressure. He's got a tip your hat to the team in blue tonight. In this third quarter, Solano again going in.
Again, you got to know, if he's attacking the basket, it's to do one thing and put you on a poster. A little hesitation froze Kwame. And Tamayo, kind of a smart foul. Solano, entertaining character.
I'm not sure what he's saying there.
I mean, it could be in English, could be in Spanish. It's hard to read lips sometimes.
Did not seem to be a happy conversation. And they are in control now. 13 points. The lead. And looking very much like the team that's going to face Italy in the semifinals. But still a long way to go. 10.5 minutes. Still time for the Philippines, but they've got to stop the bleeding. Tamayo has to pick up the dribble. Belangel.
Great ball pressure. It looked like that went off Belangel, actually.
Yeah.
Referee wants none of that.
Solano went up to the referee, who couldn't help but laugh when he got the hug. The uninvited hug. He'll hear about that.
Yeah, everything is high pressure right now for the DR.
He did not get it off in time. So now one more chance here to hit him with another punch.
Well, I'm going to guess that Victor Liz might have something to say here in these last 9 seconds.
The thing is, with the Dominican Republic, I mean...
Or never mind.
Yeah, he's going to go out, and Mendoza comes back in. If you think about trying to do something different, you're not really going to be able to press him, are you? Andres Feliz is coming back in as well, and Solano goes out.
Just those extra few seconds of rest.
Yeah, you said that they really shortened the rotation in this third quarter. Maybe as long as he's got a double-digit lead, he'll keep these other guys in. They'll have a day off, whoever wins this game. Gilas gets in, had a good look. So
The score was 53-51. Next thing you know, 65-51. So here we go for the last 10.
Abarientos back in the game. Gives it to Kwame. Able to twist and turn and get in. So that's a good start. And now there is going to be a little bit of full court pressure applied by the Philippines.
Yeah, you got to imagine the Philippines don't necessarily hate playing at a frantic pace, but the Dominicans also enjoy playing at that speed. So it's kind of pick your poison. Coach Lopez taking no chances.
Solano, and he is feeling it. Well, the pass, just the pressure, they were right there. 2 men on Abarientos as he tried to catch it. Here's Solano again. His pass intercepted, or gets away.
Yeah, trying to throw a bounce pass through traffic as Abarientos can't hit the transition 3.
Liz ends up getting it to Solano from the left corner. It's good. Wow, he can do no wrong right now.
Well, he is absolutely lighting it up in this second half. Give him 19 points on the game. And remember, he only played about 2-3 minutes in that first quarter. And most of that damage being done here in the second. Active hands.
Yeah, they're not giving up on anything, are they?
Well, if they do face Italy, this is the kind of defensive intensity they don't need to show.
Pass gets away. And with less than 8 minutes remaining now, it's looking bleak for Gilas. Wonderful pass! And the dunk by Nunez.
Well, that's just great teamwork between Solano and Nunez. The backdoor cut, the
Look
feed,
at it.
the dunk.
He takes it away.
Uh-oh, showtime.
Here we go.
Hey.
He's got his own little dunking contest. Look at that.
Well, Solano's just taking over this basketball game at this point. 21 points, 4 assists, a couple of steals, and some major highlight footage.
Timeout, Philippines.
Hey, if we're going to turn this into a learning experience, let's learn. All right? If you want to turn it into a basketball game, you better get busy. Right now. Okay? You have got to get aggressive. Right now. All right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go dribble drive. Okay? SJ, get in for Balti. Okay? So we got SJ, we got RJ, we got Will, we got Jordan, and we got Anj. So Anj, you're opposite the ball. Okay? We are attacking. Start this thing out. If this is the trailer, start it out with a blur and a fill and an attack. And hey, you want to fucking be soft? You can be soft.
You see Solano gets the steal. Double clutch. Kwame thought about it. But Solano already in the air. Showtime here in Belgrade.
Oh, gosh. Look at him. You know, very interesting, again, conversation or timeout for Philippines with Tab Baldwin saying, if you want this to be a learning experience, well, then let it be a learning experience. If you want this to be a game, well, then you better get busy because time is running out. 7.5 minutes remaining. Abarientos
Another turnover. It's 19 now in the game.
Solano again, and he's really is feeling it.
Yeah, that was a heat check.
Good block by Nunez. Into the corner, Liz. And the Dominican Republic, we're seeing them in all their glory right now. Their pace, their style of game. Abarientos. Finally, something positive.
Well, this is the kind of Dominican Republic team that we saw at the World Cup in China beat Germany, right? They have talent, and when they play with intensity, they can beat some of the top teams in the world. Although a turnover on that one. See Solano driving in, collapsing the defense. Liz spotting up, knocking down yet another three. And Abarientos doing everything he can to keep them within striking distance.
Well, Solano goes out, probably the player of the game, the way he's played in the second half. Again, well, quick shot, that's good. Gets it back down to 19 points, the deficit. Still just under 6 minutes to go. Teams have come back from deficits like this with this amount of time. But they need stops and they need points. It would help if they could force some turnovers. Right now, the Dominicans have the wind in their sails, though. Brandon Francis back in the game. Here's Leeds. No stopping him.
Yeah, he's feeling it. 8 of 15 now. Leads all scores at 23.
He's had 9 in the second half. Kwame.
Great help.
As Liz again taking it away. Bounce pass. And now a chance for the Philippines to run. They got numbers 3-on-1. They're going to take the three. Navarro.
And they probably had a layup opportunity there. 3-on-1, but chose to go for the three.
Nunez. Ball fell to him. Bounce pass. Kwame did a good job of catching it just in time to get the foul. Well, it was a tough catch, wasn't it? Because it was kind of thrown behind him by Bellinghal. So here he is. Tries to catch his breath and makes one.
Soto's going to come in the game for Kwame if he knocks down the second free throw. Kwame looks pretty exhausted out there. Does have 10 points. Solano has 21 points in 18 minutes. Wow. That's productivity right there.
Yep. He wants to get to 30 tonight. He's back in. He wants another highlight reel dunk, perhaps. Bounce pass.
Well, a little too strong.
Yeah, he admits it was his mistake. Heading. There you go. Much better for the Philippines. Fouled by Torres. Chance for a three-point play. 4:17 remaining.
Yeah, Heading showing that he's more than just a three-point shooter. Leads his team in scoring here tonight. But can't complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Free throw woes.
Yeah.
It's been that way all night.
DR is still perfect.
Torres from way out there, and just looking at their three-point shooting.
7 of 25, though. It feels like they've hit more.
Yeah, it really does, doesn't it? Hey, Kai Soto wanted to get on another highlight reel play. Put back dunk.
Yeah, Soto's not just a tall guy, right? He has great timing and instincts. Able to finish that dunk off the backboard.
Torres, same spot, same result. Goodness gracious. He's got a little bit of España in him.
He's tough, man. 18 points for him now, thanks to those back-to-back threes. And that might have just been the dagger.
85-64, Dominican Republic on top. Timeout.
Hey, what do we have guards on the floor if we're not going to play perimeter defense?
Blue ba tayo doon? Blue.
No, switch it.
Jump switch mo, Will.
Switch it. We give up wide open looks from the perimeter. Hey, you play this damn thing out. If you need a sub, tell me you need a sub.
Hey, spag tayo sa
We got guys here that will come in and work. This is not about your ego. This is about playing good basketball.
Hey, we got 3 minutes left. Tara.
You understand?
Let's go. Hey, dumidepensa ako dun sa harap. Tulungan niyo ako. Tara.
Push the ball up the floor every time. Make or miss. Push it up the floor. All right? Let's go.
Hey, wag kayo susuko, ha?
So they use their last timeout there. As you see Torres, basically an uncontested walk-in three. And that was the Soto dunk. That was more of like an alley-oops than an alley-oop, but yeah, Dominican Republic really came alive in the second half, outscoring the Philippines 46-23 here so far.
Here goes Heading. Again, Soto kept it alive. Torres now, open floor. Lost it. You don't see that often. Back to Heading. And then reaching in, taking it away was Brandon Francis. And Mendoza floats in from the right.
Yeah, and they're just deflated right now.
Heading again. Has it taken away by Sadiel Rojas, who's going to get to go in and lay it up and in.
Well, they don't have any more timeouts. They try to call a timeout, but they're out of timeouts. So, fortunate there.
Heading again. So, 2 minutes remaining, and Dominican Republic on the verge of having a spot against Italy in the semifinals of this FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament, with Puerto Rico set to face Serbia in the other semifinal. The winner will advance to the Olympics, the overall winner. And Torres has hit 3 3-pointers from that vicinity in the last couple of minutes. He has been on fire.
Coach Lopez emptying out the bench, getting his starters out.
Enriquez comes back in. Feliz
As Heading.
Also getting a look for the first time tonight of Brian Martinez, number 15. And Sean Jeffrey, I'm in the show in for the Philippines. He's got the ball. He gets rid of it. Navarro in no man's land turns it over.
So 3 20-point scores for the Dominican Republic here. Again, very balanced, but it's their guards doing pretty much all the damage. And that matchup with Nico Mannion and Spisu.
Wow, Francis. If they have to stretch their rotation a little bit, Francis might be up. You would think would have a shot of. Wait, I mean, those guys did get quality minutes tonight, didn't they, in the first half?
Yeah, absolutely. Francis has got a couple buckets here tonight.
Turning, Nieto missing. Francis, has he beefed up a little bit since his college days, or has he always been like that?
Hey, pandemic 20.
Yeah, that could be it. Here he is from the right. So the final 20 seconds. Belangel. Andres Feliz, and he's just going to hold it up. So it has been, it certainly didn't look as promising for the Dominican Republic in the first half when they trailed, but they turned the tables after going behind by as many as 8 points. The Dominican Republic stormed back and win convincingly, led by coach Melvin Lopez, 94-67 over the